one clap. We said a mixture is a combination of two or more substances. For example of a mixture. Example of a mixture. Somebody else to tell us example of a mixture. Josh, one example of a mixture. We have said a mixture is a combination of two or more substances. So one substance cannot be a mixture. So I need one example of a mixture. Yes, Delete. Pardon? Yes, good. Appreciate the lead with one clap. Sand and water. Sand and water. Another example that we talked about. Yes. When what? Yes, good. Appreciate water with one clap. Cooking oil and water. Another example of a mixture that we learned about. Yes, Luko. Yes, good. Appreciate people with one clap. We have maize and beans. Alright, that is all. Today we are going to learn about classification of mixtures. And the classification of mixture, we are going to learn about heterogeneous mixtures. Say heterogeneous mixtures. Heterogeneous mixture. Again. Heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture. I want us to know more about heterogeneous mixture. Here I have a digital device. I want all of us to research from the digital device the meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Discuss in groups with your friends there. Meaning of heterogeneous mixture. We want to know more about heterogeneous mixture. Research. Let us go YouTube, all of us. Let's go YouTube. Right. Meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Meaning of heterogeneous mixture. After you have written that, search. There is a button there, written search. Just to give you the correct meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Kiluba, can you cooperate with your members there? You are going to present to us what is the meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Search. Meaning of heterogeneous mixture. Yes. What is the meaning of heterogeneous mixture from the digital device? Yes, good. Let's appreciate Buddha with one clap. Heterogeneous mixture. These are mixtures which are non-uniform. What is the meaning of non-uniform? Somebody else? Somebody else to tell us what is the meaning of non-uniform. Kiluba, be serious. Be serious. What is the meaning of non-uniform? Somebody else to assist Kiluba. Yes, Mwendwa. Yes. Non-uniform mixture. This is like, it cannot be, they can be separated. When you mix, they cannot be one substance. Yes? It cannot be one substance. Say heterogeneous mixtures. These are non-uniform mixtures. Small stones. Last, nails. Another example that you have seen from the video clip. We have more examples. Yes. Mwende. Mains plus sun. Let's appreciate Mwende for that. Mains and sun. Mains plus sun. You are going to identify what are some of the examples of the heterogeneous mixture which we have there. What are some of these heterogeneous mixture we have in our flashcards? Yes, mwende. Mwende. Yes, we are from mwende. We have sun plus water. Good, appreciate mwende. We have sun and water. Is a good example of heterogeneous mixture. Let's have another body. Somebody else? Somebody else? Yes, Aaron? Rice plus beans. Yes, rice plus beans. And we cook a job. When we combine this rice and beans that we usually cook at our home, do we cook this rice and beans? At your home, do you cook rice and beans? Yes. Aaron, you have told us rice and beans. That is good one. Appreciate Aaron. Another one? Another one, Josh? Water and farabin. Good. Appreciate Josh. Water and farabin. When we mix water and farabin, can they be one substance? Pardon? Can they be one substance? No. There are two substances which can be separated. You can separate water and kerosene using a separating furnace. Another example of heterogeneous mixture. Yes, mechanic. Yes, we have small stone plus beans. That is a good example of heterogeneous mixture. Let's appreciate mechanic. Yes. That is all. Here I have a chart. Here I have a chart showing examples of heterogeneous mixtures. I have what? Example of heterogeneous mixture. Let us all read this one. No, we are going to read from the topic. Examples of heterogeneous mixtures. I have examples of heterogeneous mixtures. Let's have to read from this end up to the other end. Number one. Water plus sand. Water plus cooking oil. Beans plus beans. Iron filling plus rice. Milk plus small stones. Milk plus butter. Chilies plus milk. Water plus kerosene. Yeah, those are good examples of heterogeneous mixtures. Here I have them. I want to share the mixtures which I have here. You are going to have this one, small stones and soil. You have to have water. I want us to share the water which we have here. You have the water there. And this group you have in the same water. We also have the sand. The sand. We have the sand and water. I also have another mixture here. I also have another mixture here. So I'm going to identify what type of mixture is that. I have another of you have captured? My class now is good. I can see you are capturing the topics, whichever you are doing. Good. Yeah, let me see your work. Mwaani. Mwaani. Anybody else who have not marked the book? Yes, let me see your work. This is good. Perfect work. Anybody else? Yeah? Stephen. This is a good trial. Next time. You need just more guidance. Now, let all of us look up here. Somebody to answer the first question. Somebody to answer the first question. Yes, Aaron. Are we putting this mark on this what? Water and milk. Is it an example of heterogeneous or not? Trial. Somebody else to assist Aaron. Yes, Mwendwa. This is example of homogeneous. So we are going to put this mark. This mark. Number 2, let's appreciate Mwendwa for that. Number 2, water and kerosene. Which mark are we going to put there? Yes, Kiluga. We are going to teach. Why are we teaching? Why are we teaching water and kerosene as an example of Josh. Yes, appreciate Josh. One clap. Maize plus beans. What else? What else? Yes, Jolene. Trial. Jolene, she has said milk and water. Milk and water is in a good example of homogeneous mixture. Milk and water is homogeneous mixture. Somebody else? Yes, Peter. Good. Appreciate for Peter. Peter here says more stones and men. That is a good example of a heterogeneous mixture. Now, during your own free time, during your own free time, pardon, during your own free time, during your own free time, I want you, all of us, to teach your peers the meaning of heterogeneous mixture and example of these heterogeneous mixtures you are going to present in our next lesson. The lesson has ended. Now let us meet. We are going to meet in our next lesson. I want us to present some of these examples. When on your group, you are going to present to us some of these examples. So I've said during your own free time you teach your peers